A warm welcome to ZANIS News. I am your presenter, Nambula Mwangala, and my sign language interpreter is Jennifer Shaliondi. Let's look at the top stories making headlines. Government calls for intense monitoring of CDF projects. Monze farmers welcome government's early input distribution plan. Plus 70,000 children expected to be vaccinated in Chipata district. And now the news in detail. Lusaka Province Permanent Secretary Robert Kamalata has called for intense monitoring of Constituency Development Fund CDF projects to ensure quality works. And Mr. Kamalata has urged the Rufunsa local authority to terminate contracts of contractors involved in substandard works. He was speaking when he visited St. Luke's Mpasha Mission Hospital mortuary, built at a total cost of over 1 million kwacha using CDF. Details in this report.
Lusaka Province Permanent Secretary Robert Kamalata has visited a mortuary built at a total cost of 1,214,000 kwacha using Constituency Development Fund (CDF). Mr. Kamalata is elated to see how CDF is being put to good use.
Thank you very much for thinking of this place, especially that you brought a mortuary. Terminate all the contracts, all the contractors that are doing a substandard projects.
St. Luke's Mpasha Mission Hospital Administrator Sister Martha Muyambo has thanked government for building a mortuary at the hospital. She stated that families are now able to mourn their loved ones for at least 3 days, unlike the way it was in the past when families had to bury the same day.
So with the coming of a new mortuary which has been really expanded our services, it has made a very big difference. Even the issues of asking our local people to bury within the day has really reduced. So people are able to mourn their dead at least decently, maybe sometimes 3 days if they are able, than it used to be just within a day. Then we ask them to bury.
Meanwhile, Rufunsa District Commissioner Richard Mabena and Town Council Secretary Bishop Venture Kafula have this to say.
I tell you, it was difficult to make decisions that time. Sometimes we are not even getting the 1.2 or 1.6.
A place that is a market for the hospital. So we are constructing a mortuary there as well at a total cost of 1,300,000.
Beatrice Mfula for ZANIS News in Rufunsa.
Farmers in Monza district have welcomed government's recent pronouncement to commence input distribution early in readiness for 2024-2025 farming season. Monza District Farmers Association Chairperson Simon Malambo says the move will enable small-scale farmers under the Farmer Input Support Program (FISIP) to plant their crops early in an effort to reap good crop yields. Mr. Malambo has also called on government to provide farmers with irrigation facilities for sustainable agriculture production.
React on the President's declaration to win the over early input distribution. I would say that is the best way to go, because if farmers can be given enough time to prepare, it means all their issues of where to find the seed, where to find other issues concerning agriculture will be done on time. And on the issue of sustainable agriculture, my line of thinking as a farmer's rep is this, that you see, there is no way we are hit by climate change, Mr. Moderator. There is no way the government would pump in a lot of money towards the inputs, yet we know we have challenge of water and the rainfall pattern. They've suggested that it's better that every smallholder farmer is given some irrigation facility.
The Civil Servants and Allied Workers Union of Zambia, Sisterwoods, has seconded the proposed move to introduce job promotion examinations for civil servants. Sisterwoods President Joy Bene says the move will help fight the biased elevations of some workers. More in the following report by Jennifer Mutoshi.
These are Civil Servants and Allied Workers Union of Zambia SAWOS members in Northwestern Province who have conveyed in Solwezi for the 3rd Provincial Conference. Among the activities being conducted here is the election of the Union Provincial Leadership. Northwestern Province Permanent Secretary, Colonel Granson Katambi, officiates and urges the Union to be proactive.
Say no to a bad thing other than salary increments, Mr. President. We want to have a civil service which is free of corruption. Exams, you can sit for an exam and pass, but as long as we have people that are bent on corruption, nepotism, they will still find a way to do away with the exams.
SAWOS President Joey Wene addresses some trending issues.
When we looked at pros and cons, we discovered that what the Vice President is talking about is not new. If you remember, National Institute of Public Administration, NIPA, came in to see how best they can help to understand the civil service. It was there. Today, they are talking about the exams. We can't fear. Why? We have discovered, especially under the previous administration, there is no way a small boy comes today and we have got this man, this woman who has been working for the past 20 years. This boy becomes the boss.
Meanwhile, one of the participants, Emma Zulu, pledges continuity of hard work in the civil service.
We will continue as civil servants to work extra hard and ensure that we live by the responsibilities that we are employed for. We pledge to work hard and be responsible workers and ensure that we follow all the government guidelines and regulations.
Reporting for ZANIS in Solwezi District, Jennifer Mtoshi.
The Chipata District Health Office in Eastern Province has revealed that about 70,000 children below the age of 5 are expected to be vaccinated during the launched Child Health Week. Chipata District Health Director Lawrence Piri has since urged parents in the district to present their children for vaccination in order to prevent them from contracting diseases. And Northwestern Province Permanent Secretary Granson Katambi has urged the Provincial Health Office to prioritize installation of solar panels in health facilities as power backup. Colonel Katambi has also challenged the Provincial Health Office to construct flood-proof health facilities in the next budget. He was speaking during the provincial planning meeting and launch of the year 2025 to 2027 budget plan. He said climate change has exacerbated existing challenges in health facilities.
Climate change, as we all may be aware, exacerbates existing challenges in health infrastructure. Floods and drought can damage health facilities, hindering access to essential health care services. Therefore, during the 2025 budget calendar, we should prioritize investments in building climate resilient health infrastructure. This includes installing solar panels for power backup and improving water supply systems to ensure a reliable source of clean water for hygiene practices.
We cannot talk about a good health system or provision of health services without the strong foundation of the primary health care. And this is why this program or this meeting is so critical and very important. And I only hope that we'll take this meeting very, very seriously so that what we learn, what we discuss, what we iron out here should be able to result in improved health deliveries. in our health facilities.
Meanwhile, Smart Zambia National Coordinator Pesi Chinyama says plans are underway to digitalize 1,000 health facilities in all the 10 provinces by the end of the year. Mr. Chinyama has pointed out that the e-government division has so far digitalized 400 health facilities in 20 districts. He says the digitalization of the health facilities using the Smart Care Pro system will ensure records integration in health care facilities. He was speaking during the media breakfast held in Lusaka today, adding that digitalization of health facilities is a significant milestone in Zambia's digital transformation journey, aligning with the presidential directive. And Smart Zambia Director in charge of the GSB, Beaton Sibulonga, stated that through the Know Your Customer KYC system, Smart Zambia has the details of all clients that access the system.
Last year we committed 600 health facilities. Guest of honor, I'm here to announce to you, we are going to digitize 1,000. We've already done 400. On top of the 400, we are going to do another 600. Now, you need to understand what that means. What that means is that if you've been a client to one of those 1,000 health facilities, then government has your health record. When you go to the other one, whether it's in Chanida, as long as it's one of those 1,000, they will know you. So for us, this is a huge milestone.
The information that we are putting on the GSB is secure, and moreover, the information that goes there is more of public. Personal information is really kept under a very secure environment. So we think that the GSB is extremely safe. First of all, you will note that before you start interacting with the ZAM portal, let me switch over to the ZAM portal because that's the one which interacts with the public. Before you interact with the ZAM portal, we need to know who you are. So the process of registering, you have to be confirmed that you are a Zambian, either by the institutions that you have interacted with, such as RATSA, PACRA, ZRA, and finally, it will be the Department of National Age. So you need to be confirmed that you are what you are.
We take a break. Stay tuned for education news and other interesting stories.
The Issue is a program that looks at topical issues happening in the country. Watch The Issue every Friday at 19:30 hours, only on ZANIS TV, Channel 6 DTT and Channel 458 DTH on Topstar. Don't miss.
Welcome back. Kapirimposhi Member of Parliament Stanley Kakubo says government is on course to upgrade all school infrastructure to improve the learning and teaching environment in the district. Mr. Kakubo said this when he handed over a 1x3 classroom block at Manina Primary School built at a cost of 700,000 kwacha using the Constituency Development Fund, CDF. Details in the following reports.
A classroom at Manyinya Primary School in Kapirimposhi district. This state of school infrastructure has been a source of concern in the provision and access to quality education in this community.
It hasn't been very easy because, as you can see, sometimes we could shift during the rain season to some churches which are nearby. So because of that, we still thank the government for the change, because I count it a change because we are shifting from this state of affair to a new building which is there.
To improve the learning and teaching environment, a 1x3 classroom block has been constructed here using the 2022 Constituency Development Fund. Kapirimposhi Member of Parliament Stanley Kakubo has handed over the school fully furnished with school desks.
This is another opportunity for us to showcase the President's vision in as far as education is concerned. Already we are seeing the fruits of it. The opportunities that are coming with this free education is beyond just children going to school, but we've seen that the numbers have gone up. It has also meant that more funding has been pushed towards the education sector. Through CDF, we are building schools, Kapiri is benefiting, and this is how we want it to be. There are brand new desks here, which were not there before. We already have a pact with the parents that we are seeing me with here, is that they are going to keep the children in school.
The school has been constructed at the cost of 700,000 kwacha.
Thank the government of the Republic of Zambia for giving us a 1x3 classroom block equipped with desks, coupled with the free education grants to support every child.
Carlos ZANIS, Kaprimposhi.
Rufunsa District Commissioner Richard Mavena has challenged youth to desist from abusing the internet but use it to enhance their studies. Mr. Mavena says it is high time that youths took advantage of the free education policy to favor their education. He was speaking during a fundraising venture held at St. Andrew's, the Apostle Catholic Church, Chinyunyu Parish. And parish priest John Kokaisha said the church is committed to working with government in enhancing development through the One Zambia, One Nation motto.
Your phones, don't use your phones. The so-called Googling and everything. Google something which is very good, so that at least you're able to succeed. Without education, you are nothing. So what I'm saying is that it's a challenge for you young ones. Coming to church pays you. And I'm happy that the church has even built this. I've been told that will be a corner where you can be youths to use it. Make use of that. So the best thing is put much effort in studies. Use, please. And it's free education.
So the One Zambia, One Nation motto, to achieve it, we are one family. We have to preach peace. We have to preach unity, because unity is what makes us who we are. Even to achieve whatever goals we have to achieve, it's together, when we work together as a team.
These rooms are going to be very beneficial to the youths, especially that now we have free education. We have conference rooms that they can use for study. They have rooms that can be used for counseling. The monies that we need as at the moment, the targeted money that we are trying to fundraise is 120,000 kwacha. And this is why today we are holding a fundraising venture that aims to raise the 120,000 kwacha to complete the structure that is going to benefit everyone in the community, hoping that people can come on board to help us to complete the structure.
Chembe Constituency Member of Parliament Cliff Mpundu has commended Richstone Engineering Limited, a company contracted to build Muwombe Rural Health Center, for the good workmanship on the project. The project has been funded under the Constituency Development Fund, CDF. The Disaster Management and Mitigation Unit, DMMU, in collaboration with the Department of Social Welfare, has provided a mattress and assorted items to a family of Navutika Township in Chipata District whose child has a cerebral palsy condition. Details in this report.
Government, through the Disaster Management and Mitigation Unit and the Department of Social Welfare, has come on board to assist a vulnerable family in Navutika compound in Chipata District. The family of 4, with a 10-year-old child suffering from cerebral palsy, has been finding it hard to fend for themselves. DMMU Eastern Province Regional Coordinator Kalengo Mumba says government is committed to assisting struggling households that do not have any means of sustainability.
We are happy that we were told of this case, and government has come in to support in a small way, but we do believe that the small way in which we are supporting will go a long way. We'll try and see if this household can be put on a program where every month we can be supporting them with a few food items for them to be able to feed and improve their household food security, because the livelihood of the family practically dependent on agriculture, and the season did not perform very well. That's why we had a drought situation. So we are happy as a department to come and support the household.
And Chipata District Social Welfare Officer Charity Perry says the family will be put on the social cash transfer program.
Indeed, government through the department is assisting a lot of beneficiaries. Chipata alone, we have more than 23,000 teachers who are benefiting from the cash transfers in the district. As a department, we do case management, and the file for this household, I think, will be opened immediately. We'll see how we can link them to other service providers, plus also see to it that the next time we are enrolling people on cash transfer, the household also registers to be on the program.
The family has commended government for the support.
Mulungu wapanga njira kuti mufire malo ano nonga zikomo nditu niye vinji vokamba koma nenitokoza tyake nditu nzinidandaula kuzoona tumene tunzitayamba notupa kufuluka kuti alonda amba kosoweka pakuli mtupa nonga zikomo manje zikomo amula kubaiseni ngapo.
Sylvester Shimba for ZANIS in Chipata District, Eastern Province.
On that note, we come to the end of the news, but before we go, let's have a look at the top stories making headlines once again. Government calls for intense monitoring of CDF projects. Monze farmers welcome government's early input distribution plan. Plus, 70,000 children expected to be vaccinated in Chipata district. Well, on behalf of my sign language interpreter, Jennifer Shaliondi, and the entire news production crew, my name is Nambula Mwangala. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the rest of the programs.